Hello, beautifuls. This is Aromie here, and welcome to Heartbaked. This is I think it's a short little visual novel. Not quite sure if it's short, but this visual novel looks super adorable, and it's about baking. My nickname. There we go. And it looks extremely delicious. I don't know. It looks really cute. I rubbed my eyes lazily as warm rays of sun tickled my face. I could have sworn I had at least one more hour of sleep. I yawned one more time, stretching. I don't want to get up just yet. It's not like I was lazy, but the sweet thought of indulging myself in sleep's embrace just for a little longer. Yeah, she's not much of a morning person. I'm not. I used to be a morning person, but at this point, I don't even know what I am right now. I was over the moon when I was given the role of this year's main pastry chef, but actually preparing for it was just... No! Yeah, snap out of it, me. Pull yourself together! Go, me, go! I slapped my cheeks to wake myself up. I can do this! I can wake up at 3 a.m. for the next 9 days. What? Hopefully. I dressed up quickly, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and head downstairs. My beloved bakery, Michiko's Pastries, the best pastry shop in our humble village. If someone else said otherwise, they were lying, especially if that someone is a dwarvish elf. For convenience, it was connected to my house. That way, I could bake mouth-watering goods for which people from far and wide come in enormous crowds to acquire whenever I want to. That's what I like to say, but... The title of pastry chef was given to me a few months ago by my late grandmother. I'm continuously trying to prove myself and get better. That is why I am blessed with the opportunity to bake a variety of cakes and other sweets for the upcoming pastry festival. Every year to show our greatest gratitude to the revered pastry god, we held an event where we show and taste the best pastries from the neighboring villages. And this year I will be among the best chefs. This house is very delicious. I'm pretty sure we have a lot of bugs around here, though. It's so nerve-wracking. Yoo-hoo! Michiko, are you up yet? Well, who is this? Oh, it was this time already. How much time had I wasted standing around? Oi. I guess it's the 3 different guys. Oi, Michi, where are you at? Stop yelling, Radley. I'm right behind you. Oh yeah, hi Hope! What? Radley was such a moron. It felt like we've known each other for an eternity. I still remembered when we were running around together, causing a mess in Grandma's bakery. And now he was working for me as a delivery boy. He was quick, efficient, and didn't complain about his low wage. The perfect slut worker. Sweet. Besides, it wasn't like he didn't get a fair deal. He was allowed to eat as many pastries as he could. So... who are the lucky fellows to be graced with your bakery goods today? Let me see. It seems like the mayor and Carver requested sweets. Ugh, Carver, I still can't understand why you would agree to bake him anything. I wouldn't even want to be standing in the same room as him, breathing his air. Yuck. Oh, Rads, come on. I just cannot turn down his silent plea to taste the best sweets ever made. The poor little tart has to eat his food baked at 800 degrees and burnt at that. What? Isn't that insanely hot? That must be the reason why he's so tiny. I snorted and shook my head. They really do hate each other. So, mind handing me the basket? I'd rather be quick about the deliveries today. Oh sure, I went to the counter to pick up the delivery basket. As I lifted it, there was a horrific gripping sound. And then all my carefully prepared pastries from the night before were tumbling to the floor and rolling around helplessly. I stared in horror as the baked goods were completely ruined, frosting smashing against the floor and filling oozing out of donuts. Great. Radley. He raised his hands defensively, still laughing. Oh man, that was cold. You didn't see it coming at all. Your face. Har, doofus. We can't give our clients this. Don't look at me like that. Yes, even if one of them is Carver. Oh, you're no fun at all. Radley pouted, assuming the pose of an angry child. You want to play so badly, silly pie? Then let's dance. Keeping his fear of filth in mind, I picked up one of the destroyed cupcakes. Then I shoved the ruined masterpiece right into his face. Frosting and crumbs smeared across his jaw, and I snickered. Say hello to germs! Well, that's not cool. While the color disappeared from Radley's cheeks, really complimenting the pink of the frosting, his arms dropped and he started to shudder. No, how could you? He gave a piercing shriek, twisting his face in disgust, while slowly backing away towards the front door. What is it, sunshine? Where are you going? Michi, I swear, I will not forget this. I will come back to get my revenge. After spending at least a century disinfecting myself. I guess he's germaphobe? And there he went, dashing away. I'd probably see him tomorrow, but who knew how long he would bathe for. I retreated to the kitchen, finally commencing the baking spree. I had to give it my all to honor pastry god. A flashback of my grandmother and me sitting in front of a warm fireplace enveloped me. She will tell me tales of our beloved divinity, how the pastry god's goods will enable us elves to live peacefully on his sacred grounds. I remembered nagging her to recreate the tale. Her words were so vivid I could almost smell the sweet scent from when the world was first made, fresh out of the pastry god's oven. And for my dear Lance, abundant in the sweetness of the tastiest virtues, I shall give thee my fellowship to tend to thee. Meticulous in their actions, with hearts in the right place, I have no fear for this land to be corrupted by my precious children. 'Tis my wish that shall be true. And the role of priest, or rather the role of the conveyor of his was what? Bestowed upon us, the pastry chefs. Lady, hello? Hello? There's actually 3 guys. I don't know who to pursue, so it's just random. I don't know if I'm gonna pursue all 3 guys, so I might just link the game below so you guys can try this game for yourself. When I came out of my thoughts, a giant was blocking my view, or rather a giant's nicely sculpted abs. Oh, pastries. Focus, woman. There is a huge man in your kitchen, and all you can do is stare at his... I looked up to come face to face with the source of low, husky voice. My apologies for startling you, though I was standing there for the past 5 minutes, so I figured you must have noticed me. Therefore, let me repeat, I'd like to... wait a second, Donut, what is that smell? No, more importantly, what are you doing in the kitchen? This is a staff-only area. Shoo, off you go. People these days, I swear. I pushed him lightly out of the kitchen when I felt something soft under my feet. I looked then to be greeted with a puddle of mud. Mud. In my kitchen? Your name. Benjamin. Benjamin? Listen, No, Benjamin. What? As in, please put more emphasis on the B sound, for you see, my sheep... You weirdo, I don't care. Listen, Benjamin. I like to think that I am a nice person, considerate, but for a breadstick steak. Has the idea of washing your feet never occurred to you? Whatever do you mean? I am one with nature. One with the nature. My flip-flops allow me to feel the greatest gift bequeathed to us. Pastry god put me in the oven now. I'm just... Okay, you come in, causing a ruckus in my shop. Leaving mud everywhere. Sheep? Or... Are those sheep in my shop? This guy is unbelievable. Yes, aren't they adorable? This is Bethany and this is Bernard. Adding illegal trespassers to your crime list. Crime list? Since when is the desire to purchase cake a crime? Has the pastry god been dethroned at last? Time changes so rapidly. No, donut head. Animals are not allowed under any circumstances to waltz into any kind of shop. Were you born yesterday or what? Pastry god, give me the strength to go on. Huh? Oh. But they're sheep. How does that change anything? Well, they're my family. There's a difference. Get out. Pardon me, but I don't get out of my shop this instant. Come on, Bethany, Bernard, we don't need to listen to this. But to be denied the entrance to public buildings open to normal people, truly scandalous. That guy, I hope I never meet him again. Benjamin and his crew walked out of the shop, leaving a mess for me to clean up. Radley, why did you leave me with all this dirt? I sighed and started to purify my sacred grounds of, I don't know if sacred or sacred grounds of the mud and germs. Finally, I'm done. After 3 hours of scrubbing, polishing, and an additional hour of airing the shop, it was at last safe to breathe without a gas mask on. The morning passed almost in a blur. Great, I haven't managed to do anything productive today. I think I should bake some thank you gifts for Radley and that Benjamin guy. A unique cotton dirt parfait, Dula Frick you for Radley, and my specialty for Benjamin, sweet spaghetti Moranaise, perfect. I don't know what to say. I still have time to bake something. Maybe. Michika, what is the meaning of this? Pastry God, why do you hate me so? I didn't know you could sink so low, but here we go. You finally reached your destined level of living. Carver, what are you rabbiting on about? My not so dear Michiko, I have come to complain. Wow, wouldn't that be the first time? And for Pastry God's sake, stop yelling. See, I'm quite a cultured man that keeps his word, unlike some people. My yelling ceased, but did your cupcakes arrive at my house? Let me check real quick. Oh wait, I don't have to. Because you're a dirty liar. Oh, well, thanks. Oh no, don't mention dirt today to me unless you want to see my wrath. Your wrath. I mean it, little tart. Beat it. I did make your stupid cupcakes. Pastry God decided to enlighten Radley with yet another idea for his pranks. No more. The noise of the word Radley was enough for me to fully grasp the situation. Still, the order was made since my goods did not make it. I demand a refund. What? The audacity of this dwarf. Listen here. I don't know your little crafty schemes. You're fully aware of the abyss between your level and mine. Abyss? No, I wouldn't call it abyss. More like a whole universe between you and me. Sometimes I wonder, why did I even bother? I could have just quit. Went on holiday. Far, far away. I never came back. Like I was saying, I can't comprehend why you would want to compare mine and your pastries. Hey, you're still competition. I need to check how you're faring every now and then. Besides, you've got some talent. Ugh, I cannot believe I just said that. But yes, and I must scrutinize your progress. Carver? Maybe I was wrong to perceive him as my arch rival. Maybe he could tutor me. Maybe. To know when to strike with my bakery genius to take you down. I could go and cry myself to sleep. Yeah, that sounded like a good idea. None of these guys seem appealing to my interest. Are you quite done yet? Don't underestimate my lungs capacity. I could go on and on. But I still demand a refund. I'm a victim in this galling situation. Absolutely not. Do I look like I'm running a charity? Besides, you could very well bake yourself far better cupcakes than me. Yes, I could. But why should I turn down the chance of free food? I'm not that picky. Oh, look at the time. It's already past go away time. You're not welcome here again. What? The audacity to banish me from this rundown shop? Bye-bye. I slammed the door quickly behind Carver. I slid to the floor and grunted at my situation. I didn't want to do anything else. Those three sucked all of my remaining energy out for today. I went upstairs. The sun is setting. Oh, it's cotton candy trees. Silly me for thinking I could achieve anything at all today. Oh well. I might as well skim through my recipe book. It still had my grandma's scent. All of her knowledge, as well as her predecessors, was contained here. What is this recipe? I've already bookmarked the recipes I wanted to make the most, and at the same time are within my abilities. But this is a new one. Why hadn't I noticed it before? Ew! What was this cream doing here, all smeared across the pages? I must have glued them together. I hope it wasn't Radley again. Well, let's see what this recipe is all about. Heartbaked, the ultimate cake for all your connoisseurs. Have you heard of that term, put your heart into something? Well, folks, in this recipe you do that quite literally. Excuse me? I can just picture the petrified face you're making as you read. My dear chef, I discovered this recipe by accident. Really, one day I was baking as usual when my dear husband arrived straight from work. Even though we had been together for 10 years, our love has never melted. On that fateful day, he decided to give me some flowers as a surprise that he found on his way home. Ugh, blah blah blah, more of this love bowl cake. Dear Muffin Dough, when does the story end? Oh, here we go. In short, because of the love that the cake witnessed, it turned itself into the tastiest, softest, and sweetest pastry ever to be baked. Huh, well, look at that. Heartbaked. Piece of cake. It shall be made by me, the great... Sure, the thing is we have to fall in love though, right? Thanks to this cake, everyone would worship me at the festival, adore me, and Carver would just eat his shoes from the fury. Oh, there's no way I could let this chance slip away. Besides, it couldn't be that hard to make, right? Ingredients, check, I had all of those. Almost. I had no love. Maybe my love for my work will count. Don't think so. I'm so alone. No, Michiko, you're forbidden to think like that. I shook my head determined and squeezed my fist tightly. How hard could it be to get someone's love? Pfft, nothing that I couldn't handle. Village boys, here I come. Ugh, wait, I have no time to meet someone new. So that left me with Radley, Carver, and Benjamin. Horrible choices. Now she's regretting her life. I couldn't cry, tears wouldn't improve my situation. I mean, everyone has some positive aspects about them, right? And they were quite a catch too, right? Look at Radley, he was... so Radley, yeah. Then Benjamin, whose family was sheep, and apparently he had no knowledge about bathing. Of score! Lastly, Carver, little baby strudel elf, who couldn't stop yapping and screaming. I was swooning already. I'm going to sleep. I didn't want to think about those dorks anymore. She has such a selection. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 days in this game? Whoa, was that a heart status thing? I woke up with a heavy heart. Oh, it's 5 a.m.? That was new. I've never been an early bird after all. The daunting task was choosing the best genes for my sweet baby cake. I wonder if the cake was going to resemble its father. I definitely couldn't wake up this early. My brain was unable to work in this environment. I grudgingly scrambled my feet, deciding to go for a walk around town square, squash my rival, stay and get some baking done. Well, I'm pretty sure if we go and walk around town, that's Benjamin. Rival's obviously Carver, is that his name? Stay and get some baking done is Radley. I don't know who to choose. Who should I choose? Let's see. I don't care for my rival. He's not appealing to me. Benjamin and Radley are the ones I'm kind of like going towards, but I don't know which one to pick. So, I don't have a coin either. I don't have a coin either. So, you know what? I'm just going to close my eyes and whatever. No, wait. I don't want to do that. That's going to ruin it. I'm gonna go for Benjamin. There we go. I needed some fresh air. Actually, a lot of it if I was at the point of comparing some cake to a baby. I tiptoed to the exit, praying to the pastry god not to let Radley see me. The last thing I wanted was his shenanigans. Was he singing? I didn't expect Radley to have such a nice melodic voice. G out. What? Pastry girl, cutie girl. What? Was this highly flamboyant song about me? Oh, Radley, you creep. I wonder what else he did when I wasn't around. Never mind, I don't want to know. I mean, he seems like a cool guy to go after, but I'm just gonna go for Benjamin because he seems kind of dorky and I guess slow. I don't know. Nearly slipping on the overly polished floor, I sneaked away, leaving the tinkling sound of the door closing behind me. Since he was humming to himself, the sound should go over his head. Ooh, it's so pretty out. The town square was as busy as always, especially now, with the pastry festival creeping closer and closer. And this is where we are going to stop. Save. I was like, cannot save? Hello? Seems like we could only save 4 times. Wait, this says page 1. Is there more pages? I guess not. I guess it's really short, so we don't need as many pages. But again, I'm probably just going to stick with Benjamin's route. And if you guys want to go on the other 2 routes, you guys are free to do it ahead. I'm going to leave the link down below to play this game. It's completely free. So you guys don't have to pay any money for a little bit of your time out of your day to enjoy some heart-melting love stories. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one.